Welcome back, my people. You guys ready? I'm going to the bins. I'm waiting for the bin raider to get ready and let's go. If you're new to the channel, we go to the Goodwill bins primarily, try to get some smalls, some things that we can rehome, get it back to its new owner, if you will, and in the process make a little bit of money, you know, save the earth, save the planet, circle of life, make some money. There we go. So check it out and stay tuned till the end, because at the end I'll kind of break down what we picked up and what they're worth. There she is. We're back to digging, so let's see what we can find. In the beginning, you just kind of want to move things around, that kind of stuff. I like to tape, that way I can bundle them up with a couple little figures, make a little bundle for somebody. Always dig, look behind the stuff, see what you can find. My daughter asked for some puzzles, so I'm gonna have to find her some puzzles. I will tell you that it is hard to do one-handed while you record. Unfortunately, I need to bring my chess piece, so this becomes a little handheld trip for me. So all you do is just go down the line and dig away, find what you need. Some toys. Alright, these are action figures. Take these kind. Again, I always bundle those up once I get, 6, 7, 8 of them together. Create a little bundle. That's how you want to work those. It's just harder to sell individuals in that style because, one, they're not expensive in the stores. I mean, at $10 a figure, 8 to 10 bucks a figure, it's not spendy. And then if you think about it, even if you post it for $5, they're gonna pay $5 just for shipping. So most people will steer away from that deal, right? But if you make a bundle and you put about 6 figures in a lot, say 6 times 5, you got 30 bucks, and then if it stays within that 2-pound range, they're only gonna pay like 8 bucks. So, you know what I mean? So they can see the benefit of creating bundles. Here's one of my favorite little figures. I would get those for the toddlers. So when you create those bundles, it's definitely a better deal for the buyer. And so you always got to be on the lookout for the buyer too, because that's what's going to keep them coming back to your store. Give them the deals. Here's something. See, I just spotted this. This is one of those things where I don't know what it is, but just because the box looks cool, that's something for me to check out, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take that. I don't know anything about it, but it's in there. Box art. That caught my eye first, and then right before we take off, we're gonna check it and see what it's all about. These ones, another thing that I pick up. We found something in this bag. Check it out. What do you guys see? Right there. Nothing crazy, but we'll take it. There we go. That's what we like to see.
Totally good?
No, not really, dude. A couple little electronic stuff, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We just started. A couple guitars right here. We got some of these rolls of paper. I'm gonna recycle this, use this as my shipping supplies, so hopefully we can get that at a good deal. But that's it. That's all we got so far. Let's check it out. All right, looks like we're picking up this little truck. Let's see what we can do with this. Looks really nice. Just needs a charger, but okay, thank you. I'm gonna pay 35 for it. It's a little steep, but oh my god, I gotta get it. I just got to test it. I did an amazing trade earlier with something similar to this one, but I got it for 10 bucks. This is 35, but it's super clean. I don't think it'll last. It just looks really cool. So we'll take it and see what we can do with it. We'll let Daisy take most of the bulkness. Also, I have this Xbox One charger. Found a TI-85. Yeah, TI-85. Not expensive. These tend to be a little bit more around the $20 range, but you know, for $1, I'll try to get 10 bucks for it. So there you go, guys. We'll see you here shortly. So it got super chaotic, so I wasn't able to record like I wanted to, but just recap. Man, I gotta tell you. So I found another nativity set here, boxed up. Got some vintage Barbie stuff. Bunch of little people here, my bread and butter stuff. I got these tracks. I use these for little tech deck skateboards. Build-A-Bears. Bunch of puzzles for the girls at the house. Got this board game, really heavy, so we'll see what that looks like. For the trailer, some wheel chocks. These are new to me, but they look cool. Just a bunch of little cars that transform. There's like 5 or 6 of them right there. So there you go. Some cardboard. Then Daisy got tons of clothing, guys. Oh my god, a lot of Pendleton, Athena, Columbia, some Nike stuff, some anime
Nike,
stuff.
Columbia.
Yep. Another backpack, North Face, full cart. This should be another $100 day, but what is that?
With tags.
Berry Mountain. So guys, a lot of stuff to go through. Plush. Found this guy too. Another hole. Some paper. You know, take that. Got this little Batman light up. This baby Triceratops is pretty crazy though. There's 40-50 bucks on it, but I'm happy with, you know, 15-20 bucks. So quick sales. There it is, guys. Woo, let's go to the house and get the recap, folks. Damn, lots of stuff today. Daisy is fully loaded with clothes. That's all I gotta say. She has lots of work. So that's it. Let's go, guys. Woo, beautiful day outside. Gorgeous morning. That was about a 3-hour work session right there in sourcing stuff, so you know, sometimes it happens, but they were kind of slow in the beginning. Like the bins weren't coming out at all. It was taking a while, so we had to wait a little longer than we wanted to. I like to be an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the longest. Today was just one of those days, but man, Daisy behind me, she found a lot of stuff. So we'll share that with you here once we get home. Kind of separate it off for you. Cool. See ya. Yo, welcome back to the shop, guys. A little bit of bad news. I'm still a newbie at recording and trying to edit and all that stuff, and I messed up and I deleted the recap. I deleted what I had done, where I normally put it behind me on the table and all that stuff, and try to give you a little bit more information of why I picked it up. I messed up. I deleted it and I didn't keep a copy, and lesson learned. Okay, lesson learned. Anyways, I had to come over to the garage and to the shop and show you what my wife picked up, which, you know, she picked up quite a bit of stuff. As you can see, a cart full of stuff. She loaded up with name brands, you know, Nike. She had Pendleton in there. She found a lot of Athena stuff, a lot of new stuff with tags, you know. So a lot of that stuff, even though it could be Target branded, but as long as you price it well, you'll be able to get, you know, your $8 to $12 after fees. So she did a great. She always does an amazing job finding stuff, you know. The bin raider, great job. You're doing amazing. So just wanted to give you a quick little shout out. But we ended up paying $120 for both cars. As you can see, I kind of gave you an idea with some of the editing that I had to do because of my mistake. Some of the things as far as what they can go for. Now, I give you an ideas. One, I give you so you can kind of see what the names are, what the products are that I picked up, but also to give you an idea what it can go for. Now, me and my wife, we have a tendency to drop our prices below that so that we can do quick flips, just because we're getting them at such a great price already that one, we want to give the person that's buying it a great deal, and two, the opportunity to rehome that item. And sometimes when you post them a little too high, they sit there and kind of sometimes defeats the purpose, if you will. There are things that we'll leave out there, some gems that we know have good value, and we'll leave them until the right collector finds it. A lot of the times, things don't sell quickly. It's not because you overpriced it, but because the right person hasn't come along and found that item. They haven't noticed that they need that yet until they stumble across your page, right? So always remember that you don't always have to lower your prices. You just have to play the waiting game. We paid $120 for the 2 carts, and a very realistic number that I know that me and my wife will make. We should be able to make $650 to $700 after fees and after our cost of goods, after taking that $120. And that's real. I know that it seems like, no. Every time that we go to the Goodwill bins, we easily quadruple to 5 times our money. You see the repetition that we give you. You see that I'm picking up the bread and butters, the little peoples. You're seeing me pick up the little figures, because all that stuff sells for me at all the time. It just does. And there's tons of it. And I know some people don't want to deal with that, but if you're watching this and you like that, then by all means, you're going to pick it up, and you know what to pick up and bundle, wait, right? Set it aside in a container, a bucket, a closet, or whatever you have, and wait until you have enough so that you can create that bundle and give a better deal to whoever buys that, right? That's the whole purpose. So $650 to $700 is what we'll end up making on the low end. Now I'm giving you realistic numbers, like super low, but I'm sure we'll make more. I just giving you, like, I know that we can make this, because we both work hard at, making sure things are clean, sanitized, bundled well, and just get good prices. Now, that truck that you saw, I got home, my daughter loved it. She, I kind of got it for her, but at the same time, they don't really use them. Be honest with you, I got it, but I knew that she's just going to want to ride it for a little while, and then it's just going to be another thing in the backyard. So with that said, she got a little enjoyment out of it. It worked. It did have the charger. The charger was inside the box. They had like little battery box. It was in there. So I came home, plugged it up, and sure enough, it worked. No issues whatsoever. So I let about a week go by before I ended up posting, because I knew my daughter's, she's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is now. But she got the enjoyment for those $35 that I initially paid for it. And I put it up for $300. I mean, brand new, it goes for $600 all day long. It was a very big truck, beautiful truck. I had that little bit of a damage on the front end, but that's just because somebody ran into a wall or a tree or something, or another car. I got a gentleman, and you'll see it in the quick little text. It doesn't show much, but it just basically tells you that he offered me $250, and it was a local sale. So that even makes it even better. I didn't have to deal with fees, any of that stuff, right? So that's always the local sale, get cash right into your pocket. So $250, I paid for everything with that deal, and I still had about $130 left in profit. We sold the little Barbie stuff that you saw there. I didn't do a good job showing you because I was going to do it on the recap, which I deleted. So it was, I think, $2 worth of items for me by weight. I ended up getting $18 for it, so about $15 after fees. It was great. I mean, it was. I've already doubled our money, and everything else that my wife is doing now as we speak. Posting all that stuff. She's on her own. There's at least $500 to $600 besides whatever I've already shown you in the video. So this is what we do. This is what we do on our channel, and it's just to be able to provide new options when you're out there, different ways of sourcing things. It's just nice to have different options, because when you're out there, especially at the Goodwill bins, there's a lot of people picking up stuff, right? You have to be open to new ideas and new ways of rehoming some of these items. And again, me being the toyologist, me being the guy that I look for toys, I stick to that. But you see that I pick up a lot of, Christmas stuff, Halloween stuff, anything that I feel deserves a second life, I'll pick up. And whether I'm going to make a couple bucks on it, which I know a lot of people don't want to, spend the time to buy something and just make $4 or $5. I'm totally the opposite. I have tons of little smalls. I deal with that stuff. It doesn't bother me because it slowly trickles in and it provides a little extra cushion to the paycheck. So yes, I know that it's nice to get the bangers. Again, the truck was my banger, right? $250 from a $35 investment locally. So, that was one deal. But all the other little trinkets that you see me pick up, the little trains, all that stuff, they're smalls. They're just smalls, but it adds up. And what you want to do is be able to provide yourself with, 5 to 6 sales per day, whether they're $5, profit margins or $20 to $25 profit margins, and as long as you hit your target return, that's what matters. Whatever you put in it as far as work is what you're gonna get out, and that's what you'll see at the end of the day. So we definitely appreciate everybody. We've appreciated all the comments that we've been receiving lately. I know everybody really enjoyed my wife and the new label her the bin raider and some other videos that we've done. But truly, I do what I do because I see, every once in a while I'll get a subscriber, and that motivates me to want to do more, because it's telling me that, hey, someone liked it and they want to learn, and we want to continually show. We feel comfortable with what we do that we want to give back. So that's it in a nutshell. That's our channel. We pick up toys, we pick up clothes, we pick up anything that deserves a second chance and rehome those items and make a little bit of money. And if you definitely enjoy that stuff, feel free to subscribe down at the bottom here. Ring that little notification bell. You know the deal. You see it everywhere. It's the same thing, no different here. Definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you. My wife says thank you as well. Final note, it was about a $500 to $600 deal. So be kind, rewind,